Hello, my name is Rajan Arora and welcome to my course Essentials of SQL Server Performance for Every Developer. You are watching the video of Module 5 Capturing what your application is doing inside SQL Server, Part 7 Running and configuring the display settings for an extended event trace. If you are new to this course, please start it from the course introduction video for better understanding. Thank you. Now that we have our trace defined, we just right click on the extended event session and say start session. And so now this trace session is running and collecting data to the file that we set up for this session to log data to. If we want to stop taking data, I just right click again and I would say stop session. But I am not going to do that just yet. We can see here on our menu that we can also have another option, watch live data, that we can use while the session is running, and we can use this to peek at any data that the session is capturing. So if we click on this is going to bring up this window, and now as the session captures data in real time, those events are going to get displayed in this window. We are still capturing and logging all of these events to a file we set up. This just gives us a live view of things. Up here in the top part of the window, we see a list of the captured events. And if we click on one of these, then we get the details of that event down here in the bottom part of the window. Now having to click on each and every event to inspect its results and to find the data you are looking for in not real user friendly. And you are going to quickly tire of clicking through each one of these events trying to find what you are looking for. So let's look next at how we can adjust this view of our data into something that is more useful. So let's see how we can make our view of the data a little bit more useful here. We can add columns to the upper part of this view and turn it into more of a data grid view in a couple of ways. First, if we have an event selected, we can come down here to the data of the event and just right click on an item and select show column in table. And then as we see, that column now shows up in our table above. The other thing we can do is right click on the table header and say choose columns. And now we get this dialog where we can choose the columns that we want to see and the order that we want to see them in. So I am going to choose a few columns here and I will change this order up a little bit. And now when I click OK, we can see that I have more of a grid view here in the top part of the pane, and that makes things a lot more useful. If you want to turn off this bottom part, you just go up here and you click on the button here, and that will toggle the bottom part of the display on and off. And then once you have a column set up that you like, what you want to do is you want to save that setup so you can pull it up again anytime you are viewing extended events, either a file of extended events or when you are capturing live events. So to do that, you come up here to display settings and click save as, and we will choose a file name, and now I will click save. And so now when I go back into Management Studio and I want to bring up this view up, all I have to do is go up here to the display settings, say open recent, and there is our configuration file, and we would just click on this. So let's move into analyzing some of the data that we have captured in the next video. If you like this video, please do share, like and subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Thank you and see you in the next video.